Good morning. I'm Robin Reynolds. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I believe that creativity has the power to transform lives. I am completely smitten with encouraging others to experience more curiosity, joy, and passion in their lives. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the incredible, glorious power of small social niceties such as shouting out good morning like a maniac on the trail. So I've just returned from a trail run. That's why this hair. And I went with a friend. It was just such a beautiful morning in New Mexico. And we ran down on the Bosque, which is a highly vegetated, lush green strip. I believe it's about 300 miles long along the Rio Grande. So very shaded and very populated on a Sunday morning. Um, as we were running along the trail, we encountered walkers, runners, families just hanging out, a lot of mountain bikers. And each time I came across someone, I shouted out, "Good morning," and smiled. And I tried to make eye contact. Every single person that I said that to responded so favorably. I felt just a little snap of a connection with that person. And in many cases, as people were coming toward me, they were also greeting me with good morning. I realized that even though I talk a lot about long, deep connection and things like that, there is some incredible power and really something very beautiful about even brief and quick connections with others. I think that I enjoyed it so much, but I could tell that I was also really touching and connecting with those other people, that many of them were really grateful and happy to be shouted out at in the morning and smiled at in such a maniacal way. So, I was thinking through um, good morning, my history of saying good morning to people. it, as I was growing up, I don't ever remember that being a thing. I don't remember people getting up in the house and smiling and saying good morning. I don't remember going places and having that happen. Maybe it did, and maybe I just wasn't aware of it or open to it. But the past few years, especially once I entered a professional environment, I really started doing that. Just being very welcoming and encouraging and happy to see people, even if it's just briefly in the hallway. And I feel like it just peppers our day. It's kind of woven in and out of all the other things we're doing, whether they're hard, stressful, boring, whatever it is that you have going on in your big adult life. If we can intersperse our days with little moments of joy and happiness and connection, I think that can pull us through. They're like little breadcrumbs through the day. And so I just wanted to share with you that I'm super proud of myself and my friend, Marilee, for doing our run this morning. But also, I came back so energized by this just intentional realization that we have the power in small ways to make our lives and the lives of others just a little better in a teeny tiny way. It doesn't take much effort, and I think the payoff is huge. So I would challenge you tomorrow to do that, to intentionally just connect with people briefly. Um, Look them in the eye and say good morning, or I love that shirt, or thank you so much. It's really been something in my life that I was under the surface and I wasn't paying that much attention to. But today I realized that it's really wonderful. And I also wanted to let you know that I am um, releasing my 8-week workshop again in September. I'm super excited about it. And it is, I often talk about it as if it's related to entirely to creativity, creative writing, art journaling, and things like that. we definitely use those tools in the workshop. But really, what my workshop is about is how can we be more curious in the world? How can we be in our lives in just a little bit of a different way that allows us to have more joy, open up to the world and the beauty and the joy and the peace that's already there for our taking. So the first time we did this particular workshop, it was such a fantastic adventure, and I would love to invite you to join. You can go to my website, which is scrolling there at the bottom, and you can be inspired with art. You can download a free resource that talks about how to get started with creativity if that's a hurdle for you. And you can also check out information about my upcoming workshop. It's not open yet, but you can get on the wait list. That's not a commitment at all. That's just saying, hey, let me know more when you're ready. So, thank you so much for stopping by today. For those of you on the replay, I appreciate you just as much. Thank you. And please leave a comment or drop me an email. I always love that. And also, good morning. Bye bye.